A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
To kick off for the Vikings.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw is Williams. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. 20! And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
It's 2nd down and 10.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
To the right side, and he's got more complete.
Williams pass.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
To the air once more, Williams. And this is going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Santos' kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now McCarthy. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready up. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
He's across midfield.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's McCarthy. Open there, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And this is incomplete. The Vikings at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
And he rifles one incomplete. Trying to find Breece Hall out of the backfield. But now it'll be third down.
And 10.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
To the air with McCarthy. This pass out wide to Hall. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Second and goal.
To the air again, McCarthy. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. This will cost him 11 yards there on the second and goal sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Will Reichard on for the Vikings field goal.
And this one is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
35-yard line.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Williams. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Setting up the screen here to Edwards. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
These two teams all tied after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Williams going to look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
It's a gain of 18.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
Williams going to sneak it. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. Edwards is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10, it's home. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 43.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Second and 13. Open man, that's Felton. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Brings up third and 9.
19 light. Let's go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Come 19. Come 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
Will Reichard on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air, Williams. Checks this down to Edwards out of the backfield.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
They'll run the toss here. Edwards. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
A 52-yard
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He completes it. They've got a first down. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. They go with Edwards left side. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
It is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Santos with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Vikings take over first and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson from 21 yards away. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make it 17-13.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Looking to throw is Williams. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
That's good for the Bears.
To throw, Williams. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On play action, here's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now a signal in the timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
A gain of 14. First down, Bears.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Williams. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Santos' kick is up and through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Hall on to give up the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
A gain of
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Come 19. Come 19.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. A quick throw finds T.J. Hockenson. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 44-yard line.
Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
Here's McCarthy. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. An explosive 38-yard pickup. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
70 range. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing is McCarthy. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie things at 20 all.
Will Riker is the kickoff for the Vikings.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Throwing is Williams. And this will be incomplete.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
2 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll fake the give, now Williams. This is intercepted.
And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
And he's got some space here. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Will take over.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him.
Touchdown, Bears! Kirsten Rudlin with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Bears take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Vikings 20.
Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now McCarthy. On the throw, letting too much that time. It's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he will have the Vikings first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Able to locate his running back open downfield.
They tried to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
And he'll get it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Breece Hall, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 27 all. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Williams pass.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
A gain of 5.
And that'll bring up second down.
And 5 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bears.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Good throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Big 3rd down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. Back to throw again.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the 1st.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Roma Dunze,
27 yards.
And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
34, Vikings 27.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Well, that is incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield. facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 6 Dragon 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's going to let it go again. This is caught at the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
'To the air again, McCarthy.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw. McCarthy.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Record on for the Vikings field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
A good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
To the air, Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Bears.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 40.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
To throw, Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Rome Odunze
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Bears are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
41, Vikings 30.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their
The
own
Minnesota
24-yard
offense
line.
about ready to get this next drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go. Dragon 60. 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
McCarthy operating from the gun. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So after the penalty, a break. 1st and 5. McCarthy going to throw again. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing is McCarthy. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Time not on their side. They've got 1 timeout, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. But they need points. 1st and 10. And it's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Here we go. 1st and goal.
19 Lions. Set. 60 Mustang. 18 Rattler. 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a set.